How secure do you feel in today's digital landscape? In an era where our lives are increasingly intertwined with digital networks, the importance of network security has never been more pronounced. From healthcare to finance, networks form the backbone of nearly every sector, making them a prime target for cyber attacks. These hidden battlefields are where unseen wars are fought, with data integrity and personal privacy constantly at stake. As we dive deeper, keep in mind that the security of these networks could mean the difference between safety and catastrophe. Imagine returning home to find your locks tampered with. That's unauthorized access in the digital world. In the vast network landscapes of today's digital era, unauthorized access is the stealthy intruder that slips through the smallest cracks. Attackers employ a myriad of methods to breach systems. They might exploit software vulnerabilities, where a tiny flaw in code becomes the gateway for infiltration. Or they could use stolen credentials, slipping past security as if they belonged there, accessing sensitive data and systems undetected. The consequences of such breaches are severe. Sensitive information can be stolen, financial data intercepted, and entire systems brought to a halt. Imagine the chaos when critical operations are sabotaged, or sensitive data is siphoned off. The ripple effects can be devastating, affecting not just the entity attacked but its customers and partners as well. Protecting against these intrusions is not just about strong passwords, it's about layered security measures. Malware can be as destructive to your network as a virus is to the human body. Imagine a world where invisible threats lurk within every click and download. In the digital realm, these threats manifest as malware, a malicious software designed to infiltrate and damage computers and networks. Let's delve into the common types of malware: viruses, worms, trojans, and ransomware. Viruses, much like their biological counterparts, attach themselves to clean files and propagate through networks, corrupting data and taking control of system resources. Worms operate similarly but can replicate themselves without any human interaction, spreading swiftly across network connections. Trojans disguise themselves as legitimate software, tricking users into installing them, only to create backdoors for attackers. Ransomware, a particularly vicious type, encrypts or locks valuable digital files and demands a ransom to release them. This form of malware can paralyze entire organizations, leading to significant financial and operational losses. Just as hygiene can prevent disease, cybersecurity practices are essential to ward off malware. What happens when your network gets more traffic than it can handle? Chaos. Imagine a bustling city intersection. Now imagine every car in the city trying to pass through that intersection at the same time. That's somewhat akin to what happens during a denial of service, or DOS attack. In a DOS attack, attackers flood a network with so much traffic that it can't cope, leading to a total service disruption. When this attack is scaled up, using a network of compromised devices, it's called a distributed denial of service or DDoS attack. These devices could be anything from personal computers to IoT devices, all commandeered without the owner's knowledge. The motives behind such attacks are varied. They range from someone proving a point about network vulnerabilities, to outright malicious intent like extorting money or disrupting competitive business services. The impact, severe. Businesses can experience significant downtime, loss of customer trust, and financial losses. Sometimes the call is coming from inside the house. In the context of network security, this isn't about a horror movie scenario, but a real-life threat known as the insider threat. These threats come from individuals within the organization who might misuse their access to sensitive information, intentionally or unintentionally. Insider threats can be as simple as an employee accidentally sending sensitive data to the wrong recipient, or as complex as a disgruntled worker intentionally sabotaging the system. The common denominator? Privileged access. This access, if misused, can lead to significant security breaches. To combat this, organizations must implement stringent access controls. It's not enough to just hand out access. It needs to be closely monitored. Systems that track and analyze user activities can flag unusual behavior, such as accessing sensitive data at odd hours or downloading large volumes of data, which could indicate a potential breach. Moreover, regular audits and user activity reviews are crucial. These help ensure that all access is appropriate and that no one has more privileges than they need. Trust but verify should be the mantra when it comes to dealing with insider threats. In the world of network security, not all threats come with a warning label. Phishing and social engineering are the crafty con artists of the digital age, where deceit is the tool of choice. These methods don't rely on brute force, but on the art of deception and manipulation. Phishing typically involves sending emails that appear to come from reputable sources, like your bank or a well-known company. The goal? To trick you into providing sensitive information such as passwords or credit card numbers. Imagine receiving an email that looks exactly like it's from your bank, asking you to confirm your account details. That's phishing. Social engineering goes a step further by exploiting human psychology. For instance, a hacker might call pretending to be from the IT department, seeking your login credentials under the guise of a security check. To guard against these tactics, look out for unsolicited requests for information, check the email address for authenticity, and never click on suspicious links. Awareness and skepticism are powerful tools against these deceptive threats. Using outdated security protocols is like leaving your back door unlocked. In the vast digital landscape where data zips across the globe in milliseconds, the protocols used to protect this data can be the linchpin of network security. Yet many continue to rely on antiquated systems, exposing themselves to significant risks. When data travels over insecure protocols, it's akin to sending a postcard through the mail. Anyone along the way might read it, and there's little to stop them. This is why switching to secure protocols such as HTTPS, which encrypts data in transit, and VPNs, which create a secure tunnel for data, is more than just good practice, it's essential. Moreover, the danger of using outdated protocols doesn't end with data interception. Such weaknesses can be exploited to launch larger attacks, disrupt services, or plant malware. The consequences of neglecting this aspect of security can be dire, affecting not just individual privacy, but also organizational integrity and safety. Regular updates and audits are crucial in maintaining the integrity of your network's defenses. With the rise of IoT, your fridge could now be a security risk. Imagine your everyday devices, from coffee makers to thermostats, all connected to the internet, each a potential gateway for cyber threats. As we integrate more Internet of Things devices into our lives, the security challenges multiply exponentially. IoT devices often come with limited security features, making them easy targets for attackers. These devices can have vulnerabilities like weak passwords, unencrypted communications, or outdated software. Each vulnerability not only compromises the device, but can also serve as a stepping stone to infiltrate broader network systems. The risks associated with these vulnerabilities are not just theoretical. A compromised IoT device can lead to unauthorized access to personal and corporate networks, data breaches, and even large-scale network disruptions. Imagine a scenario where hackers gain control of smart home devices, or worse, critical infrastructure. Addressing these challenges requires manufacturers to embed robust security measures from the ground up. For users, it means staying vigilant, ensuring devices are regularly updated, and understanding the security settings available. Securing IoT devices requires a dedicated approach to avoid turning these conveniences into threats. Security is not just a tech issue, it's a culture issue. Creating a secure network environment extends far beyond installing the latest antivirus software or setting up firewalls. It's about cultivating a culture where every employee is aware and invested in safeguarding the organization's digital assets. Imagine a workplace where security awareness permeates every level, from the executive suite to the intern pool. Here, regular training sessions are not just a formality, but a core part of the operational ethos. Employees are trained not only to recognize threats like phishing or social engineering, but also to understand the critical role they play in the organization's security posture. By fostering a proactive security culture, organizations can significantly mitigate risks posed by external and internal threats. Employees become adept at spotting suspicious activities and are less likely to fall prey to deceitful tactics that could lead to a breach. In the digital age, reinforcing security through technology is crucial, but empowering individuals with knowledge and awareness completes the defense framework. A well-informed team is your first line of defense in the battle for network security. As we've explored today, network security is a complex and critical field. From unauthorized access, where silent intruders slip through digital cracks, to the relentless spread of malware, the digital landscape is fraught with hazards. We've seen how denial of service attacks can bring even the mightiest networks to their knees, and how data breaches extract a heavy toll in trust and treasure. We've also uncovered the quiet menace of insider threats and the cunning guises of phishing and social engineering. The discussion on insecure protocols revealed how even the basic tools we use can undermine our security, while the rise of IoT has ushered in a new era of challenges, stretching our defensive capabilities. Every layer of network security that we discuss today plays a pivotal role in shielding our data and systems. It's imperative that we adopt robust security measures and foster a culture of awareness and vigilance. Remember, in the realm of network security, vigilance is the price of safety. Stay informed, stay secure.